Good morning, family. So today's the day we're going to my women's group that is starting in about 30 minutes. I woke up literally 30 minutes ago and I didn't have a lot of time, so I kind of ran out the house. We're going to go fellowship. Two of my girls are not going to be there, but it's okay. And I'm just going to take this opportunity to go because I was thinking about not going because I have family coming over today. Well, friends, but they're family to us. And honestly, at the end of the day, I just feel like if I don't go, I'm probably going to have to wait a whole nother month and wonder why did I not go. So I'm going to go. You guys are going to be along with me for this trip to see how my little car ride is. And other than that, I am excited to share my day with you guys in fold as I frantically get there on time. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the day has for us. I thought I was late.
No.
Hey.
All right, got you.
She gonna get me outside the double car. I was like, why isn't anyone showing up? People busy, you know, this is what the group is about, right?
Yeah. That's what it's about.
And we're back. It was a wonderful day, guys. I'm about to walk in. I'm pretty late, but it's okay. We have our friends, family, coming over in about an hour, and I was supposed to be here like a long time ago. But when God speaks, you must work on behalf of the Holy Spirit because we are the hands and feet of Jesus. Today was a wonderful day. I really enjoyed the hour-long talk that we had with the group, and it was very beautiful. And I was trying to leave. Normally it's over by 11, but it went into overtime by 30 minutes. But it was like a really good word. We all were just speaking and just, sharing questions, sharing faith and things of that nature, even testimonies. However, I was supposed to leave and I was trying to leave, but then God's like, no. Because one thing that our Amy, you've seen her in the video, but she always tells us like, hey, at least pray for one another before you leave. Like that's one of the not a requirement, that's what's encouraged. And I was like, okay, God is telling me not to pray for somebody, I just didn't know who. Fast forward, my friend Brandy in the group was talking about how there's the 4 C's. I know there's community. Oh, there's a crowd, community, circle, and then consecration. Crowd is when you're in the crowd. The communities of people you surround yourself with, and then the circles are the people you share your things with, in a very personal setting that you can't share with the crowd or the community. And then there's a consecration, which is with you and just God. And I was with my circle by the end. My circle, we actually also meet on Sundays. That's a sisters dinner that we do, and we have one not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And it was with those 3 girls. But there's more people in the group, but I was with them, and we all just started praying, and like that, just God spoke to me in that moment. It's like, this is why you should always obey what I say, because you don't know in what moment I'm gonna ask you to do something that's gonna change someone's life. And I felt that when we were praying, God gave me that vision of my friend, and he said, share that vision. But then we ended up segueing into praying for the room. But after that, I was like, I don't know if I should. And God's like, say it to her before I send someone else. And this is where, and I'm still outside, I had to go back in, but I just needed to feel like I needed to share this part. When God tells you to share a vision or share something with somebody and you're questioning it, don't question it. Just do it, because you don't know what God is going to do in that moment, because he doesn't need you to do it. I mean, he wants you to do it, but he can always get somebody else to do it. He can have a donkey speak for you. But before you do that, like, do you want to be used by God? Yes. So do it. Say it. Speak whatever he's telling you to speak and share it with that person before somebody else does. And you don't know if that person needs to hear it or is an answer to their prayer, or maybe they've been going through a dark time where they're just questioning God and like, God, why are you letting my prayers go unheard? But then you speak what you were supposed to say, and then that was the answer, and that was the confirmation, like, wow, God was listening to me. He was listening to my cries. He has been hearing my prayers. So that's my encouragement for you guys today. I love going to my group. I just felt like, even this morning, I was like, do I even want to go? Like last night, I was like, do I even want to go with our family, friends coming over? But then God's like, you have to go. There's something in this moment. You have to stay. And he even told me, like, don't worry about rushing home. You're going to have enough time. And I got about 15 minutes before they come, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of everything I can. I don't know if I can record what I'm doing to prepare, but we're going to make little sliders and little, like, appetizers. But other than that, guys, I am so excited for this new season ahead. God is doing a new thing, not in just in my life, but I believe in your life. And we need to keep in close communion with God, because he's going to be telling us to do things in this new season. And maybe you have been hidden for so long in the wilderness, but now it's your time to come into the public and actually start doing the work of God, because we are the hands and feet of Jesus. So let that be an encouragement for you today. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of whatever day you guys are having. I hope it's a good one. Clean dogs. Hello, hello.
Mommy's home. You say hi?
Look at how cute you look in those
You say
shorts.
hi? You just woke up from your nap, huh? Mommy's home now.
You got Pop Pop and Gigi coming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pop Pop and Gigi.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that beautiful smile. All right, I'm gonna go start making the foods now.
Yeah.
Look at
I
that
finished the
bowl.
patty. I cleaned.
It's a clean home.
I fed her. She ate a whole jar of food.
We're gonna go. That's what I got from the store for sides. We're gonna make them sliders. I didn't get to go to like a regular store. I went to Food Lion. I mean, not a regular store, but
Yeah. Not like
so we're gonna use
Kroger.
Hawaiian rolls. I got some cheese, and I got one thing of soda because I know they drink more than the water anyway. So
I did the dishes.
thank you.
I fed her in her high chair. She was watching some TV. I seasoned and cooked the patties. They're in the oven. And
Should I start making the sticks now?
yeah, she went down for a nap, so she should be good now.
Let's see how.
You're welcome.
All right. You think this is good? It has a real baked potato, cheddar cheese, sour cream, and filled with bacon in a crispy golden coat. I feel like I should make that last, but you know. Is this really hot?
I gotta put your hirachis on.
How are we gonna do this, honey?
What? That's not hot.
No, I said, how should we like? Can you cut this? Cause every time I cut it unevenly.
Sure.
I'll take you. How did you have fun with Daddy this morning?
Yeah, she ate. She watched TV. I changed her. I cleaned her face. I cut her nails.
She doesn't even
I did
look
her
like she's
hair.
9, 10 months. She doesn't look 10 months. She looks like a whole year.
10 months? Yeah. 10 months, few days ago. You just turned 10 months, huh?
You just turned a couple days ago, and we
Yeah.
still haven't posted it. We still haven't posted it. You look at
Yeah.
that smile. Mwah. Okay, she's having a fun time.
Yeah.
Anywho, I think we have a break card. Look at how short you look. I mean, tall you look. Oh my God. I had to literally put it all the way up here in order for you to even look like that. Ooh. I feel like I should just be able to put her down and she could run, but she's not. You want to walk?
All right.
Yes. Look at how tiny she is. Look at the dogs. Gentle.
Do you want... That's it, right? Or you want
Yeah,
me
that's
to...
all I need. I just need to put her down now so I can take care of her.
Make sure you put it
back.
back, like, because this side is, like...
Ripping?
Yeah, so it goes like this.
Okay. Come on, can you walk? Walk to Dada. Walk to Dada.
Come here.
Come on, you can walk.
Come here. Hi.
There wasn't much walking. But...
She's not gonna walk today.
I feel like this has never strayed my videos, but it's okay. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this up, try to take all this out. It was a very successful morning. Now we're praying for a successful afternoon. They're not even expecting us to cook anything, but they always, well, listen, when Pop and Gigi get together and cook, they cook. They always give us something really yummy, and honestly, I just don't want them to come here and be like, I never get fed. Like, you're gonna get fed, girl. At least a snack. See, I hope that they like onion, but I could just try to add it in there. If they don't, you know, hopefully they can take it out. I just rather have it on there, if not, because that's what a burger is. Most people don't like raw onion, but I'm sure they'll be happy with something, as long as it tastes good, right? Yeah, I could take that out the way. Okay, girl. I know it does look horrible, but it's okay. So there's this thing. Oh, you got a little crooked head. I got some canned fish up in here. Oh, what is that? It's probably, I don't know. So this is ghee, clarified butter. Normally I put butter in here, but I'm just gonna throw ghee in here because it's faster and I don't have butter. One thing about clarified butter, Indian people use it, and they you know, swear by it, and I really enjoy it, especially because, you know, my mom always cooks with it. I'm excited about that. I hear my husband walking around over there like, what are you doing, sir? All right, I'm gonna throw that in there. I don't have the normal stuff that I normally do, so like okay, so I'm from California, right? So I really enjoy In-N-Out burger. Hi, sweetie, you're okay. In-N-Out burger, but we ain't got some here. So what I like to do is make the spread. I like to make the spread, and it, you know, I don't have the necessary ingredients, I believe, to make it, but I can try. I had to Google it, but I'm gonna first make the onions. But it doesn't really matter. Like, anybody likes. You know what? It don't matter. We're gonna do what the most basic thing is today. We're just gonna start slow. Get this. Saute it down. Might need some more. But yeah, so I'm like an In-N-Out fan. But when I eat In-N-Out now, it's like, it's not better than homemade. Like, I prefer homemade everything. Which is crazy because back in the day, I would not be that person. Back in the day, it's like, take me to Jack in the Box, take me to, you know, whatever they have going on. I would just prefer that. But now, homemade. You know, anything that you buy out there is obviously not real nowadays. And some people talking about KFC serving human meat. I wouldn't be surprised because, you know what? I'm pretty sure they're doing something with these people out here and they gotta get rid of the body somehow. That's why I like to make food at home. I know what's going in it, even if at the end of the day, when you think about it, you still don't know what you're buying from the stores. I have an aunt. She lives in Australia. Yeah, she lives in Australia. See, my aunt, she always talks low about us. She's like, why you guys gotta go to the store? I can just go to the farm and pick up a fresh chicken. Yours has been sitting there for well over 6 weeks. And I'm like, you right. You ain't lying. But when I ate a fresh chicken for the first time, and I think it was in Fiji, I was like 9 years old. And that was the first time I went to Fiji in 2009, 2005, 2005. And what ended up happening was my parents ended up having a real rooster at one of their hometowns in their family. And I didn't like the taste, but I really think we've been conditioned into thinking that we got to just eat whatever they give us and it's really good because that's our taste buds. That's what they're used to. But honestly, it's better to go fresh. I have a lot of friends who have chickens and that lay eggs, and honestly, they're everything. They really are. Ooh, look at this, guys. Like, I don't even know if I could show you guys without dropping it, but it's caramelizing beautifully. But yeah. So anywho, I'm so excited. Like, I really enjoyed this morning. This morning has been uplifting. Like, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to even go because there's just so much going on. But when God is telling you to go somewhere, just go there. And they really fill me. They pour into me. And I just love what my friend Brandy said. She's talking about the 4 C's. And the 4 C's really matter. And I've been really doing the consecration part where it's just me and God. And I have been doing the community part, which is like, see, I used to do more about the community. I used to be always in church serving and all that stuff before the baby because that's what I was called to do. Unfortunately, because the baby was born, I couldn't do it no more. I was like, listen, you ain't gonna get me to church. I'm tired. I don't get no sleep. But now I'm getting out of that season where I'm feeling like God is like, all right, you gotta go out there, you gotta, shine the light. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shine the light. We were talking about something today where I was just like, someone says something about, you know, making sure that we're reaching the lost. And then this other girl who's also in my circle, she's like, yeah, but then I'm also like reaching out to the people who believe they're like saved, but they don't live like it. And then that led me to the question, like, what about the people who sit here and promise up and down that they are a follower of Christ, but they don't live life like it when it comes to like the way they talk, the way they act, the way they treat people? And, my friend Brandy was like, listen, like, because I was talking about one scripture about how it's okay. What Jesus said, it's okay if someone does something in his name, even if they're not a follower, because if they're not against us, then they're for us. They're not our enemies. But then my friend also was like, yeah, but there's also a part of the Bible when you're a believer of Christ, like you are supposed to not test, like, I don't know if the word judge is the word, but you're supposed to hold them accountable about the word of God. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do, God, because there's a lot of people out here who'll be acting up, and I'm just sitting here like, what? Expect the fruit. Inspect the fruit, my husband says. My husband over here having his ear hustling onto this conversation while I'm in the kitchen. He's telling me to inspect the fruit. We're fruit inspectors, right, honey? Yeah, we're fruit inspectors. If they ain't got no fruit, we gotta help them where we can. But in the group, you're just like, well, I even told my group, I was like, sometimes I want to go off on these people, but God says, chill out. But I'm just like, but you're pushing these people away from the people of God because now these people are, oh, this is how a Christian acts. I don't want to be a Christian, but it's like, listen, that's not what God is asking us to do. So it just goes into a discerning. You have to be really good at discerning people, the situation, but you always have to speak with love. You can't just go in there attacking or accusing people. So that's one of the things I'm working on because some of y'all people out here acting crazy. We're very spoiled children of the kingdom, and y'all need to get it together. And I do too. I'm getting there. Right, honey? He just says, yep. I don't even know if he's hearing this part. But I got the onions done. Is there anything else? Do I have the things for a sauce? Do I have the things for the sauce? I don't know. I'm gonna get back with y'all because I gotta go figure out the sauce situation. Okay, guys, so what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna make it without the relish. I'm really sad about that because I really like the relish part, but clearly God is like, you ain't got no time. And I'm like, all right, you ain't got no time. It's my fault though, but it's okay. We're doing good timing right now. I'm really, yes, sweetie. Yeah, but my little one is just feeling lonely, but she ain't gonna be alone because she gonna see Pop Up and Gigi pull up, and Pop Up and Gigi are gonna be like, we want to play with you, and hopefully she doesn't feel like, oh no, who are these people? Because it happens like that. It happens like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just share a little bit what I think is gonna be going on with my podcast. Yes, sweetie. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little insight. I don't know if you guys seen my last video, but the last video was me basically creating. You're okay. Creating a new intro to my God's Reception segment. And I'm actually thinking about creating like a series called The Waiting Room. So God's Reception is the waiting room, and then whatever I could talk about, I can talk about it. God has put a ministry in my heart, and I just feel like I gotta just put it out there. Let me go ahead and put you guys over here. And another thing I've been working on, I don't know if I'm gonna put on this video or not, if you guys seen it or not, but you will eventually. It is this. I'm right here, baby. She's not having it. What we're gonna end up doing is, oh, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna be doing the series, and I don't know if you guys seen it already on this one, but I'm also creating a different intro for this. I've been really working hard on it. It's really hard with the baby being upset all the time, you know, because she'd be like, give me attention, and I'm not well versed in everything, but I'm learning as I'm going in on YouTube, trying to copy what they be doing. Not copy, but like find inspiration in a sense. That's what I've been on right now. And that's going to be the new things coming up in my ministry world. I know this is kind of crooked, but I'm trying to get you guys to see the whole view here. I think he said something along the lines of, I'm trying to make sure it doesn't rip because it's ripping already. Okay, I'm just gonna, there you go. Okay. All right, there you go. My husband's singing. But anyways, like I was saying, there's like this new so I'm making like a new series probably with the God Receptionist. So it's like, okay, well, God's Receptionist, the waiting room can be the series about women who feel like baby. Look, I'm gonna need to get another camera or something because this is getting ridiculous. But anyway, you're okay. I can only share so much with you guys with everything going on, but long story short, I'm going to be doing a new series. God's Receptionist is going to be the waiting room. I'm going to be talking to the women of faith who are just sitting here like, God, why ain't you listening to me? And I'm going to talk to y'all about it because while y'all in the waiting room, God's Receptionist will be talking to you about what you got to do during that waiting room, which is very interesting because one of my pastors has actually did a whole series about the waiting room, but I don't remember it. But you know what? I'm going to give my own little twist and spin on it because I feel like I've been in the waiting room. Now he's getting me out. But I'm here to help y'all too. I'm coming. Oh yeah, I'm really getting tired. Okay, I'm gonna see y'all later. I feel like that mom who just can't get it together. I've been overwhelmed. And this is just her screaming in the back, and I'm just sitting here like, what do I do? Good, I'm just doing my makeup.
So did you want pink with the green?
You choose. Just make sure it's not one of the ones I don't like.
Well, I just think the pink goes well unless you want to wear the long green, but it's kind of warm outside. Because she has pink on her dress. It's like both of us together.
Welcome back, family. Today is Easter, so happy resurrection. I wasn't able to go to church today, but my husband was able to go for his first services that he had to worship and sing for. My daughter was sick overnight, so I wasn't able to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to get ready to drop him off and come back because that's the life of, family with one car. But my husband does not want to let go of taking our first family photo of Easter, though we weren't able to go to church. He asked me if I can get ready so we can take a picture with the babies, and we're gonna do that today. I just did my makeup, but he is sleeping right now, so you know, I don't blame him. He woke up pretty early, and I'm just going to wait for him. My baby's watching TV in the nursery with him. So I'm just going to take you guys on this quick little journey. I'm on the phone right now. As you can see, I'm on the phone with my sister and my cousin, and we're just having a conversation about community. So it's just really important to have a sense of community because it's your chosen family. So if you guys are out here and don't have a community, I encourage you to go find your community out there because there is a community for everybody. That was just like a random little encouragement because that's what we're talking about. But anywho, I will get back to you guys when we do take a picture, and we'll talk more about the whole process later.
You like that game? Yeah.
You're so cute. Hi.
That was a good one, huh? You're so smart. That was a good one, huh?